In Akhnoor, a day after eliminating two terrorists, a joint operation by the Indian Army and Jammu and Kashmir police successfully foiled Pakistan's attempt to smuggle a significant terror consignment. Now, the consignment dropped by drone was recovered containing 6 IEDs, pistols, 2 magazines, 30 rounds of ammunition, 1 grenade and 35,000 in cash. Now, this operation highlights the effective collaboration between security forces in countering illicit activities and maintaining regional security. So that is a terror plot busted by the Indian forces. My colleague Gursimran Singh joins us on the broadcast for more. Gursimran, this of course is a big development coming in and a boost, of course, as this looks like a big, massive plot there. IEDs, pistols, grenade and cash. Some big consignment that has been seized, and it's a big, achievement, and it's a success for the Indian forces.
Indeed, this is a big success, and this is coming at a time when we have seen a series of terror attacks happening in the Jammu region to destabilize the region. We have seen how Pakistan is attempting to destabilize the region by pushing terrorists as well as weapons into the Indian territory. And this was another such attempt by the Pakistani side that they made by pushing the weapons into the Indian territory using the drones. But these brave hearts of the Jammu and Kashmir police, along with the Indian Army, they have foiled this attempt of the Pakistan, and the consignment that was dropped by the drone along the line of control in the core area of Akhnoor sector has been recovered by the security forces. Now coming to the consignment that was recovered by the security forces, this is the consignment. This includes the 6 improvised explosive devices along with a pistol, twin magazines and the grenades, and also some of the cash. 35,000 cash has been recovered. If we go to the first to the IDs, these are 5 IDs with the RDX and the Codex, and also the detonators that are used to detonate the batteries, along with the cash that they have recovered, 35,000 in the Indian currency, and a Italy-made Bretta pistol has been recovered. The Pakistan hand is exposed from the markings of these bullets that have been recovered. 30 rounds have been recovered from this consignment of the terrorists that they pushed from across the border into the Indian territory. And if you see these rounds that have been recovered, they will clearly have the marking of the POF, which means the Pakistan Ordnance Factory that manufactures the weapons and also the ammunition for the Pakistani security forces, but has been pushing this into the Indian territory so that it can be handed over to the terrorists. A series of ID blasts in the region have been averted as the security forces have foiled this attack, and this has been foiled at a time when we have seen yesterday only a major infiltration attempt along the international border, which is roughly 10 kilometers from this very place in the same Akhnoor sector, was foiled by the security forces, in which 4 terrorists who attempted to sneak into the Indian territory, they were pushed back. 2 terrorists were killed. The other 2, those who got injured, they dragged back the remaining 2 terrorists. And now on the second day, this huge quantity of arms and ammunition that includes pistols, magazines, IDs, grenades, all have been recovered, along with the 35,000 cash that was probably meant to the handler, the one who has to receive this. The Indian Army, the K9 squad of the Indian Army too, is playing a key role in maintaining the security when it comes to the line of control or the international border. These brave hearts of the Jammu and Kashmir police, along with the Indian Army, they have thwarted an attempt of the Pakistan, and we have seen that how time and again there have been regular attempts. If we speak of 2023 only, this year we have seen that there have been 4 major attacks in the Jammu region on the Indian Army, in which 19 brave hearts of the army, including those from the special forces as well as the Rashtriya Rifles unit, they have attained martyrdom. And the 1st January attack, in which 7 civilians were targeted by the Pakistani terrorists. So this shows that how desperate Pakistan is to target the civilians and the security forces in the Jammu region. But yes, 15 terrorists on the international border and the line of control, and 14 in the hinterland have been neutralized by the security forces, taking the total number of terrorists killed in the Jammu region to 29, which also shows that the security forces are also prevailing and also foiling the attempts of the Pakistan to destabilize the region. Yes.
Right, Gursimran. Of course, for the benefit of viewers and who are just tuning in, take us through what had happened yesterday in this encounter, and is the operation still underway? Are there some, operations or some part of the operation that is still going on right now in the valley?
See, if you speak of the yesterday's operation, it was taking the Pakistani side that wanted to sneak in the terrorists, a group of 4 terrorists into the Indian territory, taking the advantage of the darkness and also the tactics that are being followed by the Pakistani ISI, the divergent tactics, that how they set the forest on the fire to divert the attention of the Indian army and then to facilitate the infiltration of the Pakistani terrorists into the Indian territory. But that was foiled and 2 terrorists were killed while 2 others were injured. The injured terrorists dragged back the 2 killed terrorists from through the Sarkanda that is grown very close to the international border, and Pakistan's attempt was foiled timely. But today, within 24 hours of that attack being foiled, this huge quantity of arms and ammunition being recovered, that includes the 6 IEDs, a grenade, a pistol along with the magazines, 2 magazines, 30 rounds that have clear marking of the Pakistan Ordnance Factory, and the cash that they have recovered clearly depicts the Pakistan's frustration, that how frustrated the Pakistan is and is trying hell-bent to destabilize Jammu and Kashmir, as they wanted to continue the Jammu and Kashmir on boil.